Wiggy time on the fly. What's up, everybody? Sean Wiggins here, alongside myself. I usually say alongside Ref Hansen, alongside Sean Wiggins, but I'm not going to use that bit today. We're taking it back. I just put a matchup from this show. Again, I think it's got to be January, maybe it's February 2002. USA Pro Wrestling from Deer Park, New York, the Deer Park Community Center, Convention Center. Here comes the Boogie Knights, and they are managing the hottest woman on the planet, Kruel, Bobcat. There she is. And I can't remember if it was snowing on this night. I know it was winter time and it was bad weather. It looks like there was a ton of snow. It fell all over right here. There's Kid Kruel. Oh, no, you can't see Kid Kruel yet. There's Bobcat in her leather shorts that she borrowed from me. That she normally wears. And there is me with my sexy lesbian haircut. So this is a mixed tag team match. It does not have anything to do with the Boogie Knights. Boogie Knights are just being the second tonight, as they are managing Bobcat and Mike Kruel. And there's I think that's the mayor of Deer Park, New York, that you just saw right there. And there's a lovely Bobcat with her flowers that she came out with for whatever reason. And Mike Kruel, a lot of you out there that don't know who Mike Kruel is, he was a blue chipper in my opinion. I just wish he didn't have the X factor. He was very much like Lance Storm, where actually I shouldn't say that. He was different. Lance Storm I thought Lance Storm was a solid enough promo for what he was. Well, that's a whole nother story altogether. But there's your opponents. Simon Diamond, one of the only people I still talk to today, and Dawn Marie. Pat Kenny himself and Dawn Marie. And Pat Kenny wasn't one for himself. Simon Diamond, I should say. He's just one man, but you need a whole gang to take out the Boogie Knights, Mike Kruel, and Bobcat. So they're already at a mismatch 4-on-2. I think they were called the Nightlife. Who was their... they were a faction, the Boogie Knights and all that. Matt Stryker was in that as well. And he's being managed by... I forget that dude's name. Good guy. A mark. I think he, put money into USA Pro or something. But good dude. But he's fat, and I don't know his name. I have no clue. I don't know. That was mean. There's Simon Diamond and Dawn Marie with their famous ECW pose. And again, ECW had been gone for about a year by this point, so these two are still hot commodities on the independents. And Dawn Marie is about 3-4 months away from signing with the WWF, where she'd go on to feud with Tori Wilson and have herself a decent WWE career. Again, if you weren't in WWE first, it's very hard for Vince McMahon to push you and push him as your product. Very few have broken that mold. Dawn Marie unfortunately couldn't. And Simon Diamond won. I'm just surprised WWE never really gave a good shot. And there's a cameraman zooming in on the tights that Dawn Marie got. They're very special tights. Had nothing to do with a TNA exhibition. Speaking of TNA, that's where Pat Kenny would wind up. And Dawn Marie messing around with me now. I'm going to ring the bell. There's a big smooch. I think Simon Diamond was looking for I'm pretty sure Dawn Marie was looking for me to give the big smooch to, but I was not there, so she gave it to Simon Diamond. And Mike Kruel, I was touching on this earlier, a phenomenal professional wrestler. Athletically, he was great. He was a scholastic. He was a wrestler in high school. I don't know if he did it in college. He was very, very good, very, very athletic. Body looked good, the whole nine, but he couldn't entertain you. He couldn't work the stick, and he wore all black, and he just didn't have a character that jumped off the page, and that hampered him. But hell of a hand. And there's the leather ass of Bobcat in your face, because I'm not slick enough to tell Bobcat to get on the other side. Maybe I did, and she just didn't listen, because I was pretty good by this point. Nice move by Simon Diamond right there, as Bobcat should be on the other side there. I can't see it. Nice arm. She should be over here, and she is not. But Harry, whoever was I forget, USA Pro did produce these. I forget what company they used. Dawn Marie Blind tag, and oh, see, the girls are trying to get at it, and no, Simon Diamond and Mike Kruel, they're not going to let it happen. That's a very psychological maneuver, definitely called by Pat there. Make the people wait for the girls because they want to see the girls. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to put the hard camera, the main camera on the corner there. There's really nowhere else to put it. Maybe I'm slick enough now to tell Bobcat, get out of the way. But again, as I mentioned in the last video that I did from this show, I really like this building. This just wasn't big enough. And Deer Park, New York, if you've never been to Deer Park, New York, it's like in Nowheresville. It takes forever to get there. It's in southern Long Island. It's just... Oh, Mike Kruel tripped on the bottom rope there, I think. Oh, no, it was a devilish heel tactic. And there, Pat Kenny trips on the bottom rope. No, Dawn and Bobcat did it, and now they're going to go at it. Dawn and Bobcat now cannot keep their hands off of each other. They're going to go at it. And Dawn wasn't really known as a wrestler by this point, and, you know, she got better at it and got good at it, and that's what helped her get to WWE. I think WWE probably always had their eye on her because Paul Heyman always had his eye on her. And, you know, she was always going to get a job as long as someone was pushing for you. And that's the difference with wrestling. You know, if someone likes you, you're going to get a job. Nice body slam by Bobcat. What a lot of people don't know about Bobcat, she was much better at this job than she was given credit for. I think she was a much better valet and wrestler than people gave her credit for. She had heat with some people, not with me. I love her to death. But she was actually the hoe who won the Hardcore Championship from Crash Holly. If you remember, go on Peacock. Nice super kick by Mike Kruel. Go on Peacock. Look up in the annals where the hoe won the Hardcore Championship from Crash Holly. That's her, Bobcat, right there. And she's still on the wrong side. It's really bothering me right now. I want to get a DeLorean. I want to go back in time and try to get the hell on the other side. Shame on me. I think me and Bobcat came to this show together. Bobcat lived in my hometown. And we'd pretty much go to every show together. She lived blocks from my house. When I used to pick up the Hit Squad and take them, they lived in Bayonne and Staten Island, which is a wreck to get from there to Long Island. 2 counters, Bobcat should not be in there and this is how mixed tags should be done. The guy's got to wrestle the guy, the girl's got to wrestle the girl. Go back and watch Randy Savage and Sherry Martel against Dusty Rhodes and Sweet Sapphire, baby, if you will. That's how it should be done. The guy should never wrestle the girl. When girls and guys wrestle, you've heard me say this before. I might even put intergender matches on here to show just how terrible they are. But it looks good. It looks good when the girl's competing with the guy. No, it doesn't. Nobody wants to see Serena Williams play Rafael Nadal in tennis. No. Nobody wants to see that shit. I don't want to see a WNBA team play an NBA team. Doesn't make any sense. You're wasting my time. Nice Northern Lights. And I'm not saying men are better than women. I'm just saying it makes no sense. It's fetish. Guys pay for custom matches where the guys beat the girl up, pin them, hand smother them, and do all that stuff. It's fetish. Which is fine. I'm not saying, you know, if you're into that, you're into that. That's what it is. It shouldn't be promoted as wrestling. Simon Diamond, and another just very, very, very good worker. Wish he would have got a heel... wish he would have got a run somewhere other than TNA, because TNA, I mean, they were what they were. And now Simon makes the tag to Dawn as Mike Kruel makes the tag to Bobcat. Oh, nice clothesline. Randy Savage-esque. What else was it going to say about Simon Diamond here? I lost my spot. Huge Red Sox and USC fan. Har, har, har. He's also a fellow Golden Domer, Notre Dame Fighting Irish super fan like myself. 1, 2 count only. Almost had Bobcat pinned. Didn't quite get it. But yeah, Simon doing well. He was doing some booking for NWA Wrestling most recently, but yeah, most people leave. Bobcat, nice DDT. Leg is hook. 1, 2, 3. Got the pin on Dawn Marie. Nice. Is Simon? Wow, that was yes, I do remember this. I did watch this beforehand. And is that... I think that's... No, it's not I think it's his elimination. And now Mike Kruel All right, this is an elimination match. You see, I'm way off. See, I haven't watched this in a while. Now, Bobcat gets the win over Dawn Marie with the 1, 2, 3. And now, what are you doing distracting me, Mike Kruel? I'm way out of position. It's Mike Kruel now is motioning to the Boogie Knights. Danny Drake and Mike Tobin. What in the hell? See, referee way out of position. I shouldn't be worrying about Mike Kruel. I should be worrying about the Boogie Knights now. Yes, a single elimination. That's why. Into that guardrail that is being held up by a couple pieces of string. And now the Boogie Knights are going to help Simon Diamond get into the ring. As I was way out of position. See, that took way too long. That looked like crap. And see, cameraman there zooming in on the ass of Dawn Marie. You get that a lot on the indies. This guy's not paying attention. What is that fatty doing trying to interrupt me? Dawn now going to the back. Going to think about this loss and get her revenge on Bobcat another way. Mike Kruel, nice side suplex. But see, this was a little flat. It should have just been a single elimination. It should have just been a mixed tag match. It should have just been the one finish. But promoter Frank Goodman wanted to do two. And right there, you see me? Yes, I remember that. You see me go for the kick? I legit was trying to kick that fat ass in the face. Because I hated when managers did that shit. Just don't touch me during the... Like, I have to throw you out eventually. Does he do it again? 2. He didn't. I think he got the heat. I think I cussed at him. We didn't have words. I like this guy. I'm sorry I don't remember his name, but if he watches this, you did make an impression on me. Your name's escaping me right now. I'm hella embarrassed. Kruel now going to the top rope, but I hated that shit when managers would just valets too, unless it's called. Nice move by Simon. I hated when they would do that and it wasn't called. It was just so annoying. Because when you're not expecting it, I don't know. Pro wrestling's a timing thing. The old Bobby Heenan line. Well, when people say, well, act like it's a shoot. Bobby Heenan said, I would stand there and not do anything. Because I've never seen one before. It's not supposed to be a shoot. Simon, go for the Simon series. There it is. Eddie Guerrero made this famous in the WWF. He also did in WCW, I believe. But the 3 suplex into the Falcon Arrow. Nice. It's a finish in any man's league. Simon Diamond, the huge Yankee fan. Talk to him for 5 minutes. He'll tell you the 3 pitchers Reggie Jackson homered off of in the 1978 World Series. Danny Drake, see, I'm not paying attention because I'm paying attention to the fatty on the outside. And now Mike Kruel has the advantage right there. I'm telling the Boogie Knights, you interfere one more time because technically I didn't see it. But for you youngsters, like just getting into the industry, see these little mistakes and time it better. Like, see me, I have to pay attention to the manager, I have to pay attention to these 2 on the outside. When too many of them shouldn't be out there. Nice Herrera off the top rope. Because referees we're kind of supposed to be dumb, but we're supposed to also look like referees. I don't know, maybe wrestling's different today, but this is 2002, so it's 19 years ago. Which to me doesn't seem like a long time, because I remember this night like it was freaking yesterday, but it's been so long. And now Mike Kruel setting up that chair in the corner. Right hand on Simon Diamond. Keeping him coming. Was Simon in TNA yet? I think... Oh, no, TNA didn't exist yet. Right? This is February 2002? January 2002? Like that move, but it's like it takes too many steps to do it. Should have had the 3. And there he puts his hands on me again. And now I think I'm kicking somebody out. But it took too long to do this. There's Mike Tobin. Finally, he was way out of position. Mike Tobin, if you're out there, I love you. He actually got in great shape. Moving the manager out of the way. That was a shoot. See, if I didn't have the nice presence of mind by Kruel to move the title on the outside. It took me too long for me to get in the ring and see it. 1, 2, and that's going to do it. No, Simon Diamond, the intestinal fortitude to kick out. The execution could have been much better on these 3 on the outside. I don't know who to blame there, but you got to do that better. Right here, I should not be letting Kruel put his hands on me like that. I should be putting a little more emphasis on there. But at least Tobin is trying his best to cheat while my back is turned. I gave these guys about an hour and a half. Oh, there it is. 1, 2. Oh, well done. His head hits the chair. No, 2 count only. See, you got to go home at some point here. The spot calling is tremendous, but the executions is very hard to pull off. I have to ignore too many people. But all these guys, it was cool to all these guys. Tobin, Drake, and what the hell? There's a cut there. Cover 1, 2, 3. And I had to pretend I didn't see that. That was terrible. I think Simon called that on the fly. Kid Kruel gets the win. I had to pretend I didn't see it. But all in all, a good match. I just don't like it because when you watch your own stuff, you're going to shit on it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Arrivederci and ciao. Love yous all. Well, last guy, please hit the light. As always, drive safe.